Hello students, I am Ekta. Today we will learn about shapes and objects around us. You see shapes everywhere in your daily life. For example, a book is a rectangular shape. A ball is a round shape. And a box is like a cube. These shapes can either be flat or solid. Flat shapes, like the pages of your book, are called 2D shapes. Solid shapes like a box or a ball are 3D shapes. In this lesson, we will explore how to recognize and understand these shapes. Learning outcomes. After the completion of this lesson, you will be able to understand the difference between 2D and 3D shapes with everyday examples. Identify the faces, edges, and vertices of solid shapes. Learn about nets and how they create 3D shapes. Keywords from this lesson are 2D shapes, 3D shapes, faces, edges, vertices, nets, cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere, pyramid, prism. Let's learn about 2D and 3D shapes. Plane figures or shapes have two dimensions, length and breadth, which is why they are called two-dimensional 2D shapes. On the other hand, solid objects have three dimensions, length, breadth, and height or depth, making them three-dimensional 3D shapes. Three-dimensional figures have varying numbers of faces, edges, and vertices. The flat surfaces of the figure are referred to as faces, and these faces are two-dimensional shapes. The line segments where two faces meet are called edges. The points where the edges intersect are known as vertices. Parts of solid shapes. Consider a cube. The faces, edges, and vertices are shown below. Number of faces is equal to 6. Number of edges is equal to 12. Number of vertices is equal to 8. Fill in the table by indicating the number of faces, edges, and vertices for each of the following figures. Cube. Cube has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Cuboid. Add 6 faces, edges, and 8 vertices. Cylinder. Cylinder has 3 faces, 1 curved face, 2 plane surfaces. Two edges and 0 vertices. Cone has 2 faces, 1 curved surface, 1 plane surface. 1 edges and 1 vertices. Sphere. Sphere has 1 face, 0 edge and 0 vertices. Hemisphere. Hemisphere has 2 faces, 1 curved surface, 1 plane surface. 1 edge and 0 vertices. Triangular pyramid. Triangular pyramid has 4 faces, 1 triangle base, 3 triangular faces. Six edges and 4 vertices. Triangular prism. Triangular prism has 5 faces, 2 triangular face, 3 rectangular faces, 9 edges and 6 vertices. Nets for 3D shapes. A net is a 2-dimensional shape that can be folded to form a 3-dimensional shape or solid. It is a flat shape made up of all the faces of a 3D object. A single solid may have multiple possible nets. In simple terms, a net is the unfolded version of a 3-dimensional figure. For example, below shown figures are different possible nets of a cube. Nets of different 3D shapes. Points to remember. 2D shapes are flat, While 3D shapes have depth and are solid objects you can touch and see from different sides. A solid shape has faces, edges, and vertices. The flat surfaces of the figure are referred to as faces, and these faces are two-dimensional shapes. The line segments where two faces meet are called edges. The points where the edges intersect are known as vertices. A cube and cuboid have 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. They look like boxes. Nets are flat shapes made up of all the faces of a 3D shape, and they can be folded to form the solid shape. Thanks for watching.